Hey everybody! Today's prompt is letters. For me, that means writing. I started becoming interested in writing as a child because I loved reading and I thought it would be fun to tell stories, but anytime I tried, it didn't go very well. So, fast forward several years, I decided to take a creative writing course while at university and I fell in love with it. But I didn't keep writing on a regular basis. It was only within the last year, approximately, that I started writing basically every week, if not more frequent. There were a few times where I didn't write for a month or so, and this month and last month I haven't written very much at all, but I have still written. I've written a few blog posts, and I've also written about 1,000 to 2,000 words in my novel. But for the most part, life has been too hectic, or I've just not been able to get any words to come out. I had an idea for a book starting about 5.5 years ago, almost, and I got the idea from a book combined with a show, just tiny little plot points in both of them that I really enjoyed, and now those are not in the book at all anymore. It's changed genre and target audience and its entire plot since then. I did have 2 scenes written that I am keeping. I wrote them as prompts, just trying to get myself in the mood to write, and instead they became actual chapters and scenes in my novel, which is really exciting, and they are very pivotal moments now. But it felt really weird finding out, oh, this little prompt that I was just doing for the fun of it has now become something that is necessary for my characters' storylines. Other than those and some scenes that I started writing but never finished, I have written everything in my novel by hand since February of just this year. I honestly never thought that I would like writing by hand, and then I started having a lot of downtime at work because we were in between exhibitions and there's no one in the galleries a lot of the time when that's the case, and also we have galleries that are closed, so we keep an eye on them, but for the most part it's make sure no one injures themselves and stay out of the way. But most of the times I've been stationed in those, it's just been empty. So we're allowed to take things with us whenever we're on duty in case our galleries are completely empty, because at that point we have nothing to do. Because of that, and reading a few particular books and talking to some of my friends, I decided to go ahead and start the novel up again. I wrote 3 chapters in less than a month, and then powered through some more with some pauses and taking excerpts that were already written and adding them in, and I have now written over a quarter of my novel. This year my goal was to focus on creativity, and one of my main goals with that was writing some of my novel. I wanted to write a total of 3 to 5 chapters by the end of the year, and I have already written 5. It's an incredible feeling to have already met that goal, and I'm really hoping that I can at least double that by the end of the year, if not finish my novel entirely. And by entirely, I don't mean get it ready for publishing ready. I mean getting it to where it's done and then transcribed onto the computer, not even touching edits yet. I used to think as a kid that writing would be easy when I got older. I thought I would be able to think of plots and characters and settings way more easily and that it would just flow. But when I took creative writing, and especially now that it's been a few years since that class, it's definitely not the case. Writing is one of the hardest things I've done, especially creative writing. I'm really bad at academic writing, but random parts of it came really easily to me. This just almost always comes really hard. I hope that my passion for writing continues to grow and to not be idle, but I don't know if that will be the case, so we'll see. If you're a writer, what genre do you write in? What is your target audience? I would love to know. I focus on magical realism, for new adults at the moment, but I also have some sci-fi novels stuck in my brain that I really want to get out, and a few other stories as well, so I'm hoping to explore more genres as time passes by as well. Good luck in all your creative endeavors. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.